afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello, beautiful friends. It is me, Robin, and welcome to Morning Magic with our love posse. Hi. Hello. 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 Greetings I send from my heart to yours. And what a beautiful day it is to come together with you in the energy of love and celebration of our journey, like coming through this time of what I call the love apocalypse, coming through this time. So good morning, good morning, and hi to you on the replay. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Sending so much love from my heart to yours today, and let us not delay with the cup of yum yum. I said I borrowed your mug today. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. It says you are special today. And you are special today. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today, is how much you matter and how special you are. Good morning, Roshni. Oh, it's nice to know you missed us. This is your posse, my friends. As you're listening along today, I really do hope that you will click on some profiles if that works, and or later, and friend each other if you're not already friends. This time now is so important that we have support and love, isn't it? I think so. I really, really do. So, good morning, Miss Caitlin. Hello, happy Monday. So did you bring a cup of yum yum? I have the very last little bit of coffee. This is it. So gonna have to venture out and get some more after this, which is always like, Robin doesn't like it. Let us just say it that way. Little Robin does not like venturing out in this time, but I am going to help her go and do a grocery pickup today. Do not be embarrassed if you have things that are hard and stressy. And now I'm making myself cry. So this is great with the red cup and the red dress. I like a raspberry today. Iced peach tea. Yum, that sounds so good. So I have a cup of coffee. And what are we going to celebrate today? I say we cheers to the awesome, beautiful hearts. Mine, yours, and our posses, and everyone we're connected to, that we are remembering and choosing to ride in this time as consciously as we can. And you know what? That's not always perfect or pretty or whatever, right? So interesting. So cheers. It's so good. And today I wanted to share my sweet little dress. This is my mother-in-law, my favorite mother in all the land, Junie. This is her dress. She was 93 when she bought this dress. And we always connected on fashion things. She was just so put together. This probably came from Bell's or Dillard's down in Florida. And I just love it. So, good morning, sweetie. Number one husband's here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, friends. So here's my big question to you today. Did you wake up and hug yourself and love yourself today? Did you remember to greet yourself into the day today? I'm curious. I'm curious. Good morning, Emily. Some of our neighbors are out playing football in the street. So you're probably hearing some cute kids cheering. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Did you pick a word of the day today? Did you hug yourself? Did you love yourself? Did you remember? Good. Thank you. Thank you. It's stretchy too, this dress, by the way, which I love. So I didn't have too much trouble getting the zipper zipped. Yeah, all of the hugs. I woke up. Good job. You guys are blowing me away. Wow. Do you know? Does that mean you know how amazing you are? I'm just curious. I hope so. I woke up, I hugged myself, felt a little bit of a heaviness this morning. And I just thought, you know, I love our times together because I feel the transformation in me as well. I love the memory. Good job. You guys are so good. I love the practice. I love how we're remembering, and also the gentle encouragement. Don't reject yourself if you're feeling bad, if you're feeling anything other than, you know, sparkling and bright. Love yourself. This is the exact moment. You got to get in there and be the mama to you. So yeah, I hug myself. I love myself. Oh, I'm glad. Melanie, you like bells? That's so good. Those stores are so much fun. My mother-in-law, can I just digress for one tiny moment? She was so much fun to be with. So much fun, and she was so loving and so warm and so complimentary, and you know, it doesn't hurt to be nice, does it? It leaves lasting sparkles for the people we choose to be that way with. Yeah, yay. Or did you say Dillard's? You know, I love them both. We had a lot of fun in Dillard's over the years. We would take the kids, and Kendra, the little one, would try on all the hats, and she wanted a picture taken with every hat on. And this is before we had phones, so I'd be like, okay, one whole roll of film, no problem. I still have those photos. So cute. So yeah, it doesn't hurt to be kind is what I was starting to say. It's just something to think about. Kind to yourself, kind to another, especially as you notice your impatience. Anybody else feel impatient here besides me? You know, when you recognize I'm about to blow or be bitchy or crispy or annoyed, you know, you feel it rising. Hey, if you notice it rising, you can change the channel. It's so much fun. So you guys picked some words for the day today. I love seeing these. Yeah. Oh, I did something different there. I want to hear. Thank you, friends. All of the hugs. Ciao a tutti. You guys are so good. Tanya, my word is innocence. And yep, on the hug. So good. My word is trust. Caitlin, trust the flow. Trust everything is where it's supposed to be. Trust I'm capable and awesome. I have something to tell you, Caitlin. That's so good. Abundance is my word, Amanda. Abundance is my word. Noticing the small things in life that may go unnoticed, but brings some much joy and abundance. Yes. Josie, my word is voice. That's beautiful. Kasha, my word is joy. Alicia, receive. Yes, yes, receive. Your word is wonder, Miss Melanie. Wonder, boo. Can I call you Wonder Boo today? Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, my mind and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. Sometimes the names aren't there, so I just call you by your ID. Good morning. Beginning. Ooh, Miss Carol. This is very exciting. Hi, Amy. Shift. Yes, let us shift. Let us shift. Your word for the day, Roshni, is connection. My word of the day is mother. And please don't let me start crying again, okay? Don't. Mother. And stop. Don't cry. And Sinead O'Connor has a song. I'm going to say it this way. If any of you are feeling a longing for a mothering, or to be mothered yourself, or to not have to be the freaking mother for everyone else. You know, this goes so many ways, does it not? Put that song on today. Lie down on the couch. Go out for a walk. I would say lay down on the couch and listen, or lay on the floor and listen. Close your eyes and receive her song. This is to mother you. Listen to the words. Let yourself receive. Okay? If it relates. Jeffy's word is renew. That's beautiful, honey. And Carrie, you're doing resilience again? Because why not? Right? It's working for you. I feel it. I see it. It's working for you. So yeah, you are resilient and your body is resilient. So friends, some of you are just like right on point with the messages that came through today. And actually, I woke up this morning. Sometimes I sit for the messages. Sometimes they're just already waking me up. And this morning I woke up and I felt this kind of down energy. And sometimes I assume it's mine, but it's not always mine. We're just sometimes sensing the force. It's a good point to remember. It's not always you that's feeling down, but you're sensing the force. Right? So I woke up feeling that way, and right away I heard this song, and then I heard mother, to be a mother to you today, to be a mother to you today. And then I remembered that our podcast launched, my podcast, our Love Posse. The new episode is out today. I actually made a boo-boo and it went out last night. And you guys, it went out last night, but it is all about how we trust in the flow, that what's meant for us is always meant for us. Always. I'm just turning off a light. Somebody's getting a hot flash in the fancy dress. There we go. Certain materials will do it to me faster than anything else. So, what's meant for you is always meant for you. And you sometimes get afraid that if you're spinning your wheels, or you don't feel like there's progress happening, or you're not making the most of your apocalypse time. Anybody got that judgment happening right now? You're not getting the most out of it? Or I won't name names, but I do have some friends that are, I listen to what they're getting done, and it feels a bit like running as fast as you can, And it's none of my business, actually, but that opinion, I am opinionated, that came to me. So, anyway, we could trust that what's meant for us is always meant for us, that we're not going to miss out. Life hasn't forgotten us. Life hasn't, we're not going to not get the blessing. So could we chillax a little bit on this ride? Chillax. And let ourselves receive. Let ourselves play. Let ourselves absorb things in a new way. Let ourselves be inspired. Wait for spirit to speak to us instead of shoving on with our plans. And, also letting other people be where they're at. Even if we are opinionated, even if we have judgments, letting other people be where they are and trust that their journey too is inspired. And as we do not meddle so much, even in our thoughts, what's meant for them will come to them as well. Yeah, so I'm going to get caught up here in the comments. Anna, worthy. Oh, Anna, that is your word. That is your middle name. Good morning, Miss Bex. May the 4th be with you. Is that today? Okay. The days and the dates, they're all running together. I do know it's Monday, but other than that. Good morning, Caitlin. Nice to see you here. So, some of the energy feels like today. I got my notes. So Spirit's been talking to me loud and clear, and it's feeling kind of repetitive. So I know the message is very, very strong. We need to trust in this time. We need to trust in this time, and it can be difficult at times, and at other times it feels like nothing at all is happening. It's like any other day, any other day, no big deal, right? But we could trust in this time, couldn't we? I think we can. What's meant for you is always meant for you. You have not been forgotten, and it's very important to hold space for what you really, really want to come through. So if you're finding that you're judging yourself or shoving yourself through the days, or filling up the days because the anxiety is there, or the tension or the frustration, my words, convert my words to your words, okay? It's important that you allow some space to be there. I asked number one husband if I could share some of our conversation this morning, and he said, okay. Okay. So he said, you know, sometimes he goes around feeling like he's in trouble, and the usual stuff, you know, he's not doing it right, he's not keeping up, and, you know, raising my hand. I don't know if any of you will raise your hand with us, but raise your hand, because, you know, the feelings can be so intense that we don't realize we could stop and practice. We could stop and practice letting ourselves receive and be open. Letting ourselves receive and be open. Thanks, Amanda. Boy, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. And not doing enough, not living up to the American dream, not doing the apocalypse the right way, not doing the apocalypse like all your friends are doing. Yeah, not doing it. So I think, thank you, you guys. I was like, oh, am I really the only one? Everyone's talking about the song. I don't know. Yeah. This is To Mother You by Sinead O'Connor. Sunward O'Connor, by the way. Yeah. Not doing it right. Not doing it right. And gotta hurry, get something done, get something big accomplished before the world goes back to normal, which, you know. So really pause. If you remember me telling you this today, thank you, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate knowing that. I really do. You make me feel better, and I'm sure number one, do you feel better hearing this? Just closing the window a little bit. Offer yourself a pause. Offer yourself a pause. Offer yourself a pause. If you're catching that energy, just stop. It doesn't need to be a 90-minute pause, meditating perfectly. It doesn't need to be, I'm going to go give myself some Reiki now. Thank you, you guys. I'll just raise my hand back to you as I see you. Yeah. And Jeffy says, it feels good to be witnessed, doesn't it? Just offer yourself a pause right there. Stand at the kitchen counter. Put your hands on the counter and just, yeah. Not gonna shove myself. Yeah, stop. Not gonna shove myself through it. Not gonna do it. So, yeah. Listen, you can bless it. This week's podcast is so good, according to me. You know, what comes through from Spirit is so beautiful. It's talking about the clutter we keep in our heads, the clutter we keep in our hearts, the clutter in our energetic fields. We're going to do a little healing today to clear some of the clutter, so stick around to the end if you can. I'll be doing that today for you. We will release some of the clutter. We're too focused on physical clutter, you know, but how about the mind? How about the heart? How about the spirit? How about these feelings? So what you can do is stop. Put a finger up. Sometimes that's what I do. Put the finger up and say stop. And bless it. I offer you the blessing. Fear. I offer you the blessing, little Robin. I offer you the blessing out there. I offer you the blessing. Not the fear, not the curse, not the upset. I offer you the blessing. And there we go. You know, what would you like instead? What would you like instead? Yeah. Hallelujah. Yeah, exactly. What would you like instead? So, because when is good enough ever going to be good enough? And yeah, I like that. You know, Melanie is hilarious when you raise your hands in the air. We were talking on the phone and you imitated it for me. I laughed for about a day. Just like, you know, help. I surrender. This is my version. I surrender, or no, stop. So some of you are talking about the guilt. The comments are very lively today. Some of you are talking about the guilt that you feel, that you don't remember enough that there's a pandemic going on, that you're not being thoughtful enough, this and that. Again, convert to your issue. Everybody's got, I'm doing a lot of healing sessions right now where people are like, I don't want the pandemic to end. And I feel like the most horrible person. But this is the first time in my life my family has come together and is sharing, we have intimacy and beauty and light, and I don't want that to end. Or some of us have found a purpose in this time and we don't want it to end. Some of you write emails and you're like, Robin, please don't stop doing these lives. Caitlin, you're the best. Can I tell you that? Thank you. Yeah, not our number one daughter-in-law. I'm talking to our other Caitlin here. Thank you. I really appreciate you too. So everybody has these feelings. Even if nobody is admitting them out loud, just trust that you're not the only one. And would you like to stay focused on your guilt, your stress, your worry? Would you like to stay focused on your fear, your annoyance, whatever? Your disaster thinking? Some people have very big disaster thinking right now, which totally makes sense, does it not? Do you want to stay there? Or do you want to bless it? So we offer it the blessing. We offer it the blessing. The blessing, the blessing, the blessing. And there's something about this idea of a divine intervention and a divine emanation. You are a spark of the divine. You are a spark of the divine. You are light expressed as a body. Just because you might not believe that doesn't make it less true. You can offer a divine emanation. Bye, Roshni. You don't need luck, babe. Don't. You don't need it. You are so blessed. All right, everybody's saying good luck. There you go. I say you don't need it. You already are that. Amazing, beautiful, empowered. Stay there. Thank you, Bex. All right, so, I am that is a powerful statement. To know that you are a sparkle of the divine is a powerful knowing. And as we observe other people, we hold them in the highest light. That's what I just did there. You don't need luck. You are light incarnate. And what's meant for you is always meant for you. And if it's not this, then it's something even better. Sometimes we're being blessed when we don't get a job. And that's the way to start to see things and flow through our day. Isn't it so beautiful? Beautiful. Thank you. So, are you doing enough? I think you are. Maybe what could be let go of is those stories of guilt, those stories of worry. And I'm thinking about Anna, your word, worthy. You're worthy of this time. You're worthy of this time. You are worthy of this time. How would you like to make space for this time? If it's true that Spirit said, look, I love you. I want to help you in the most powerful way. Get to where you truly long to be. And it just doesn't happen as easily as it will through this time. Would you step in and say yes to that? Would you? I love all the hearts. Thank you. Would you step into that then? If you really knew it was God saying, hey, I know you have longings for yourself, and I want to really give you a power up. Would it help you? Would you say yes? So, get out of the way. Get out of your way. Get out of the way. And bless it. If you notice your critical thinking, if you notice your fear, if you notice your guilt, and you have then double down on the judgment of yourself, or you're standing at the kitchen window screaming, "Help me, Jesus." We're locked in here and I don't know what's going on. Whatever it is, have your moments, but bless them. Don't curse yourself. Okay? And this goes double with anybody, just another note, that we observe who we don't feel is doing the pandemic right. Got anybody in your family who's observing a different kind of self-quarantine than you feel is the right way to be doing that? I hear that a lot. A lot of us are in that boat, observing other people doing things we feel deeply concerned about. You know, you're doing your way, the right way, and it's not helpful to you to hold that upset inside your body. So again, bless them. Big truck, bless them, bless that. Allow the energy to rise then. 2 big trucks. Allow that energy to rise again. You know, you can impact people with your divine emanation, the light that you truly are. When you're in your center, when you're remembering you're connected to spirit, and that friend is telling you the golf courses have opened, or they're getting on an airplane and taking a vacation now, or, you know, what? I'm hearing this from a lot of friends my age about their parents who are like, what's the big deal? We're having parties, we're getting together, you know, and you feel kind of crazy. Look, you are the divine emanation of light. Witness that, bless them, know that it's the only way you can help elevate them. If you judge it, you lock yourself both in the dark closet and nobody has access to the light. So I hope that helps you, you know, get out of the way and let spirit take the lead today. So why don't we do some healing? Why don't we do, I think I'm all caught up in the comments. Why don't we do a little healing today? Let's turn it into a magic prayer too, together. I think that's so powerful when we do that. So I hope the feed is caught up here. If you'd like something special, please put it in the comments. And it's just coming to me now, you know, as our posse is building and growing. Sometimes we focus on each other when we're sharing in the comments. Never forget that everything that's offered here is really for you, one way or another. So there's really no need to lose your center and join with somebody else in their place. Again, divine emanation, right? And there's also no need to give advice or push or, you know, like the ways we go away from our own hearts. That's not what we're practicing together. So keep that in mind. How is this here for me? What am I learning from this? And remember, we can keep blessing each other. Keep blessing each other, you know? And I try my best to do that as well, which is why a lot of times I prefer to speak from myself than to talk to you about you. Yeah, so, okay, here we go. Magic prayer has begun. This healing has begun. If you do not like to receive healing, just swipe across the front of your face once and you'll be all set. I'm doing it a bunch of times, but here we go. This healing feels most aligned for the feet today, the grounding of the feet and the pineal gland. So the third eye and all the way in the feet. And what's coming to me now to say is that sometimes you're in your head, I'm in my head, but that's not guidance. That's not psychic vision. That's not knowing. And so we get on to thinking jags. Let me know. Is my feed stuck? No. Press some hearts or something. Okay. Wow, the hearts come through immediate. Thank you. That'll be our next time I need to know. All right, sorry. Back to the healing. Sometimes you get on a thinking jag and you think you're right. You think you know. And because you're a light sparkler and you're so intuitive, you think you're being talked to about things. But if your feet are not deeply grounded, energetically speaking, if your body is not calm, if you're not feeling centered, then you are not receiving guidance. So this healing right now is for the pineal gland. Interesting, going to some of our thyroids too. So the parathyroid actually, and the master gland. Now that I'm naming, it's like filling in a bit more. So how can you receive this? Deep breath. What are you needing today? And then I'd love to know. Magic prayer time. You want to call something in for yourself? I'm going to start. Magic prayer has begun. May you remember the blessing today. Whenever I say the blessing, I think of Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. The blessing! May you remember the blessing today. May you remember your light today. May you feel completely healed today. Amy, you know that reference? I'm always like, I wonder if I'm the only one that gets it. The blessing! He has like the best toupee on at the same time. Yeah. For clarity for you, for clarity, to clear. Oh, good. Okay, awesome. We might have to have a group watch movie night this weekend. Wouldn't that be fun? We could pick some movies. I think that would be fun. Yeah. For clarity, for ease, for trusting. Robin needs something too. It's coming to me here. Trusting. Yeah. For deep healing. For release. For release. What do you need to be released from? You know, for release. For trusting in what's meant for you is always meant for you. And I really do recommend that episode this week. Sometimes they feel so light-filled and important. And even the letter, I was so blown away about the, if you ever have a worry that the law of attraction, you're jinxing yourself, you're cursing yourself in the very moment that you're trying to like do your journey, you feel like there's no wiggle room for yourself because everything you're thinking and doing and saying feels like you're making it worse. So good. For fearlessness, yeah, that is your nature. Carol, warrior, priestess, you know, that is really your nature. So I'm going to add, may we claim our nature. May we claim our knowing, you know. May we claim our power. May we claim our light. Yeah. Whew. I feel so different than when I woke up at about 6 this morning. It's amazing how the energetic states can change when you decide, we're not doing that today. No. I am loving awareness. You know how I say that to you? I am loving awareness. For courage, yeah. Sometimes that is the most powerful thing, isn't it? For courage. Nothing you can do but go in there and be courageous and keep courageously holding your own hand, holding your own heart. Each of you here is doing so many powerful things. Carrie, speaking of a movie, I watched one last night called Maiden. I posted it to Facebook. But Facebook, I have like 2 friends on, I don't know what happens if anybody ever sees my post there. It's like Facebook is not, I don't know. what, but I posted it there if you go look. It's called Maiden, and it's about a maiden, the first female sailing team that sailed all around the world, talking about courage, man, and how nobody believed in them, and it was like the guys against the girls, and it just blew me away. It was so inspiring. So if you just talking about courage, you know, all the things we have to face in our lives in a day, and you know, it's to be inspired. It's not to say, oh God, I'm worried about this, but look at them, look what they did. No, we're blessing it. We're trusting that God is always talking to us, always bringing us things to receive and witness and help. Yeah. So, okay, so this healing is starting to complete. I feel some energy shifting, and, you know, drink your water today. I realize I never say that after I offer these healings. Drink your water today. Drink your liquids today. No problem with cocktail hour, you guys, but make sure you have lots and lots of water today, because this is a big flusher. I feel it in the pelvis of our group energy field too. So let yourself really cleanse today with water. So nice. And these replays, they all go up on YouTube around 2 o'clock Chicago time. Please come check them out, or share with a friend who could use the light. You know, especially if you get the energetic hit, I should send this to so-and-so. And then you're like, oh no, no way. They're going to think I'm crazy, boo. Crazy, boo. You know, just do it anyway, because you're a faithful servant of God. Are you not? I mean, you want to be. Those of us who want to feel worthy, abundant, healed, time to make our peace with the light. You know, it's time to make our peace. So, yeah. So if anybody comes to mind, please share this on. I hope you love the podcast this week. I'm really proud of my work. I really am. And that I keep showing up. And those of you who know me a long time, you know that's really hard for me. You know, the doubter in me never stops talking. The self-confident struggler never stops chattering. I just want you to know that. And I'm here anyway, just like you. It's so great. That's what makes us so great. So, okay. I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm going to keep doing a few sweeps so the feed doesn't cut off abruptly. You know, I'm going to ring a little bell for you. Not that bell. Hold on. Thank you.